Bobby. So today we're just going to go over test results that we did in the booth.
Okay.
So we're just going to start with your graph. And along the x-axis, we have different pitches. And we're going to start, it starts with the soft pitches and gradually gets higher.
Okay.
So it's kind of just like a piano where the keys start off soft and you go along the piano and they get higher in pitches. Okay? And on the y-axis, we have the volume. So higher up on the graph, we have low volume. And as the numbers get bigger and we go down the graph, the volume gets turned up. So on the graph where you see the X's and the circles, that's how loud I had to make the tone or the pitch, just so you can barely hear it, okay?
Okay.
So the X symbol on the graph represents your left ear, okay? And the circle on the graph represents your right ear. So anything above 25 is what we consider normal hearing, okay?
Okay.
So as you can see, your right ear has what we consider normal hearing, okay? And your left ear is just slightly below the 25 mark, okay?
Okay.
So if we look at our ear diagram, the ear is separated into three sections. The outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear.
Okay.
So do you remember when I put the uncomfortable headpiece behind
Yes,
your
I
ear?
do.
Okay. So what that basically did was tested just your inner ear. So we took a shortcut around the middle and inner ear, just like the 407, to get directly where we wanted to go.
Okay.
So if we look at the graph of the greater than and less than symbols, what they represent is how high I had to turn the tone or pitch up just for you to barely hear it directly in your inner ear.
Okay.
So all of your greater than and less than symbols are all above 25. So you have perfect hearing when I go directly to the inner ear.
Okay.
So what this says is since your left ear is below the 25 mark, where your hearing loss occurs is somewhere between the middle and outer ear. Are you following along?
Yes, I do. So is there anything I can do to fix this problem?
What type of hearing loss we call this is a conductive hearing loss, and most conductive hearing losses are treatable and fixable.
Okay.
But what I will have to do is I'm going to have to send you to your family doctor, and we're going to have to set an appointment with him or her to see where exactly the problem lies.
Okay. Sounds good.
Do you have any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So I'm going to send you out to our secretary, and she's going to help you make an appointment with your family doctor that is best suits you. That way we can figure out if your hearing loss is treatable or if you'll have to come back and visit me again.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Have a nice day, Bobby. I'll
Thank
show
you.
you out.
Thank you too.
Okay, Omi, now since we went through your test results, I would just like to know some specific areas you would like to have better communication in or areas that you struggle in. So off the top of your head, is there any areas you find where you have difficulties hearing?
I feel like when I drive in the car, it's just like the background noise of the car.
Okay, and is that something you would like to improve on?
Yes.
Okay, and what do you find most difficult about being in the car other than the background noise? Are you usually in the back seat? Are you driving?
I feel like when I'm driving along the roads, I can hear like constant noise, and it sometimes just drives me crazy.
Okay, and when you're driving, is there usually someone talking to you from the back seat, the passenger?
Yes, and it's really hard for me to hear when they're like saying all at once, because I feel like I need to be able to talk one-on-one, and it's really hard for me to like have a conversation with other people that are talking all at once or like behind me or something.
Okay. So is there any other areas you would like to see improvement in?
When I go to bingo,
Bingo? Okay, and what about bingo is hard for you to understand?
so when the contestant or whoever says like the announcer,
Okay.
I have difficulty just by hearing them, and I just have trouble just like
Okay, so you find it difficult to hear the announcer. Do you ever go to bingo with people?
Yes.
Do you have difficulty understanding you, or they're fine because they're close near you and you can read their lips?
I can read their lips, but I feel like there's some problems like that I feel that are very like I feel sometimes like isolated or sometimes angry because I didn't be able to hear those sounds even if I'm really close like by and like when having friends and stuff they would always mention I would be like what can you repeat that again?
Okay, and if this is an area you would like to see improvement in because it's something you would enjoy.
Yes.
Okay. So is there any other scenarios off the top of your head you could think of that you would like to see an improvement in?
Another one would be background noise when I go to restaurants with my family. I feel like I can't be able to hear my grandkids. It's very difficult for me, and they have mentioned that, and it's to the point where I kind of like
Get frustrated?
yeah.
Okay. Now, do you go off with your family a lot, or this is just like once in a while?
Once in a while, occasionally. It's because usually we would do it like frequently, but ever since I felt that way, it feels like it's hard to communicate with my family because it's just like they say something one out the other, and I just can't be able to understand. Yeah.
Okay, so you would obviously like to see improvement in this area. That way you can go with your family a lot more?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so if we were going to rate these scenarios, what would you see as more important? Being able to understand in the car, at friends in bingo, or at restaurants? What would you think would be your top priority?
My top priority is family because family matters, and I feel like it would be one of the best things that I could work on. Yeah.
Okay. So, is there any hobbies you enjoy doing that you don't do anymore because you find it difficult to communicate with?
Ever since I stopped bingo because I found that
Okay.
it was really hard. So if like that would be my second option to help improve because I really love bingo.
Okay, so I'm gonna fit you with your hearing aids that you chose, and I'm just gonna set an appointment about 30 days. I'd like you to come back, and we're gonna see how much improvement you have gotten in these specific areas. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take you to the